never know when he's going to
flip
that switch, make that decision.
I have some questions about
have a little oomph. There's
I have some questions about if he would beat Sergey Kovalev or Alberto, but nonetheless, or Dmitry Bivol. Like, basically, I consider him, you know, like right now, we're still learning a lot about him, even though I had a chance to watch a majority of these fights because they've been televised either on ESPN or at one point in time right on Showtime, if I'm correct. You know, fights like him versus guys like Tommy Carpenter, who's fighting Gilberto Ramirez soon, Isaac Chilemba, Unieski Gonzalez, you know, then Adonis Stevenson. Remember, he was WBC interim champion at one point in time before he fought Stevenson, which is the reason how he got the shot. His opponent, is it Dudu Ngumbu? I've seen him fight before. Igor McCalkin, Fanfara. A couple of these fights. I remember this guy. He fought Roy Jones, right? He beat up Roy Jones? No, Roy Jones beat him up. Roy Jones beat him up. And then Roy Jones started singing in the ring. Like he had like a rap concert afterwards. No bullshit. But it's going to be on ESPN this Saturday. Is the ESPN fight in the 2300 Arena in Philly. No, I'm not going. Got some personal shit to take care of, but I'm going to happily cover the fight from home. On the undercard, you're going to have future WBO mandatory Aglitas Kovalev versus Ray Robinson. You got Cassius Chaney on the card. You got Jeremy Adorno, Sonny Conto. This is, yeah, I remember him. Heavyweight. Right now, in the 175-pound division, in my opinion, who's the strongest of the, like, you know, right now, Kovalev is the #1 light heavyweight, in my opinion, off of experience. Bertabiev, I'm going to put him #2. Bivol, we're still learning about him, but to me, he's the most charismatic of them all. And he's saying he can fight at 168. I'm going to want to go to 168 for the big fights. And Gvozdyk, we're still, you know, learning him. And then right there, it's going to be interesting to see what Marcus Brown is going to do. And then Sullivan Barrera was trying to get Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde is the WBO mandatory, and we don't know what he's going to do. And there you are. That is the 175-pound, you know, guys at the top. Yes, you got Joshua Buatsi out there. You know, but he's still, you know, a prospect fringe contender, like low, you know, on, like, you know, yes, he's ranked high by the WBA, but he's not ready for top-level competition yet. I will put him in with, somebody said it the other day, like a Chilemba, or, you know, even a Jean Pascal may be a little too, you know, far up for him. You got Badu Jack. We don't know what he's doing. You got Gilberto Ramirez, who's testing the waters at 175 pounds against Tommy Carpenter on April the 12th, right, on the undercard of Loma versus Krolla. You got Jesse Hart, who's also moving to 175. I talked to him a couple of weeks ago, the interviews here on the channel. And he wants Eliader Alvarez on the undercard of Fury versus Tom Schwartz, June the 15th. Here he is right there. So the 175-pound division, now that I mentioned those names that are not here ranked yet, you know, it's some nice names up there, and then they're dominated by Top Rank. Look, Top Rank. He's over on the Zone for now. Top Rank. Top Rank. You know, well, ESPN. Let's say network. ESPN, ESPN, ESPN. Yarde is ESPN. Marcus Brown is over there on Showtime. Might have to get his shot through a purse bid situation. You know, Eliader Alvarez, ESPN. Sullivan Barrera over there with Main Events, who, once again, that's ESPN. You know, and then Jesse Hart, ESPN. So, probably going to be heading out to the weigh-in for this card on Friday down at the 2300 Arena for the Gvozdyk versus Ngumbu weigh-in. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Didn't do my intro. Please subscribe. Oh, and I do have Gvozdyk by see, I've seen him get really, I've seen him like lose, but I only seen him get stopped. He only got stopped against who? Najib Mohammadi. Remember, Kovalev fought him. And I think I only saw that fight because I was researching for Kovalev versus Mohammadi. So he could get stopped.